Hello, hi there, Gemini. So, you're one of the last few that I'm doing in my readings, and the reason why I bring that up is because, as every month, I always notice that there are themes that run through every reading that I do, and yours is important because it feels to me that some of the themes that have been coming up is about either sitting in the darkness and not seeing the light. So that means being heavily focused on what's not going right in your love life versus what is and can be, and changing that perception or changing that energy to aid you, and that being slightly due to the retrograde. And then the other theme is that I've noticed with some star signs is about facing that adversity, finding the strength to do that, and then being rewarded. And yours is no different. Before I carry on, because I just jumped right in there. Hi, I'm Bella. Most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. This is your love horoscope. If you'd like to know more about me, all the links are just down below. So let's get back into it because it's all very interesting stuff. What my guides are saying here, and if you watch me for the first time, I work with spirit guides, I don't work with cards, is they're saying here that some of you are, and they're really being quite direct. So this is either you doing this or somebody else is doing it to you. And if you're doing this, cut it out. They're saying here that some of you are getting into other people's business, interfering. Feels to me that you're unhappy. Some of you are unhappy that somebody else is with somebody else, and you want them to be as not unhappy as you are. If this is you, cut it out because it's not going to serve you well. It's going to keep you in the darkness. If you're the other type of Gemini where this is happening to you, you're getting interference in your love life where people are trying to, egg it up and throwing, grenade bombs into your relationship, causing trouble. You need to recognize that that's what they're doing. They're trying to cause trouble. And you can either allow it to affect you so that you sit in the dark and get all upset about it when there's probably no real evidence, or you're allowing this person to come between you, no matter whether this is another person from an outside relationship, your parent or whatever, your child. Don't let them. That's what it's saying here right now. Either you're causing your own darkness by your actions or somebody else's actions that seems to be outside of your relationship. So I'm not going to say it's not going to be the person you're in a relationship with, but it's seeming like it's coming from outside. To not let it. And even if it is the person that you're with, don't let it. You have a choice. We all have a choice about who we let affect us, and then how we let it affect our mood and our energy. That is the one power that you have. So choose not to let that person affect you, or for you to cause actions that affect others, because it will affect you. That's the first message, because it's been shown quite highly in the first couple of weeks that you're either doing that or you're susceptible to that, and it will keep you in a dark place where you will feel like poop, if I'm being honest with you. Because, again, we're in a retrograde, it kind of whips all that negative energy up, particularly in communication and relationships. We focus on the negative. Try not to do that, or try not to let it happen to you. Once you overcome that, because that's the challenge, for some people who don't listen to that, you'll just be riding the whole month, you'll go into next month and you'll just be like that and nothing will improve. You'll be in a dark place wondering where the light switch is. If you can tackle that at the beginning, as you then progress throughout the month, and it's literally like hand in hand, you get this thrown at the beginning of the month as the retrograde starts, when it's at its strongest, and then as we get to the end of it, as we get to the 28th roughly, and it ends, those who pass through their learning successfully get this reward. You're no different. If you pass through that and you don't let other people get to you, you manage your own expectations, you don't let people affect you in the same way, you find that light switch, you find your path your way, you will be rewarded at the end of the month. I get an abundance for you guys in particular for doing that. You will have a success. So if you're single, you'll have success in relationship. if you thought, so let's just say you are the Gemini trying to interfere with somebody else's, and you thought by interfering that's how you get them back. Actually, by not doing that, by focusing the light on yourself, by being a bigger and better person, by shining your light in your direction, could see you getting what you want in the first place, you know, without you doing anything but just changing the vibration. Do you see what I mean? So these are the small examples, because obviously this is a general reading, but they're just saying here, if you can overcome the influence of the dark side, either doing it or receiving it, you will be rewarded romantically for your growth in a way that makes you feel loved, elevated, abundance. I get it stops delays in things moving forward. It stops communication delays. It stops. It feels like spring, literally. And for most people in the Northern Hemisphere, that's exactly what it will be. Things will start to grow for you romantically, than to be squeezed and stifled off. And that's pretty much the overall message in a kind of metaphorical way that I can best describe the journey that you will be on this month. You're one of the signs that are rewarded for their growth this month. So do take it, because it feels like the reward is good. Because the opposite would be to be stuck in the dark. And nobody likes to be in the dark. It's cold. And there could be monsters there. Your own monsters. Your own mental ones. Which is like torture. Don't do that to yourself. Stand in the light. And just like the sun, the rays will bring you warmth and comfort and joy and life. You will be rewarded and things will grow, which is what the light always does. Helps us to grow. I hope that's been helpful. Gorgeous Geminis, that is your love horoscope for March 2019. I'll be back again with another reading. You take care. Bye.